Welcome into Newstalk. We are joined by the Alzheimer's Association, a very special volunteer this morning, Rayna. Now, you are an expert in all things caregivers, and the Alzheimer's Association has actually put together a holiday gift guide for individuals with dementia and for their caregivers. Let's talk a little bit about why holiday gifting can be so challenging for someone battling with dementia.
You know, I think things change.
Sure.
And definitely so many times we don't see people frequently. And so making sure that you check in with that caregiver and how the progression has been going makes a big difference, because you don't want to bring something that's inappropriate whenever you don't have a chance to see them very often.
Yeah, so where is a good place to start with thinking of a gift for someone with Alzheimer's?
I think it's really important just to see where they are
Sure.
in their progression. So again, that caregiver is the main person who has the best idea. But thinking about, for example, so I've lost both of my parents to Alzheimer's disease, and my dad was very athletic. He loved sports, but of course we reached a point where he couldn't participate anymore. And so he still enjoyed, we found coffee table books that had baseball players and ball fields from the 1950s and 60s. It gave us an opportunity to stay in the moment and talk to him about what was right there in the picture once the memories were gone. But while he could still recognize the players, he loved to be able to talk about that.
Yeah, what would be a good gift for someone kind of in the early stages?
So I think, you know, usually in the early stages, we might have had to give up our driver's license by that point,
Sure.
but we still are pretty social, and there's things that they love. So what they've always loved. I think you have to consider who the person's always been. If they love movies, that might be a great thing. Even a gift card to one of the lifts or one of the opportunities to be able to take them somewhere and let them engage in things they love.
Now, what about for folks kind of in the later stages?
So later stages, with my mom especially, she loved music and she loved glitzy things. And so we actually found this musical, it was kind of a music box, only you just turned it on and he played a violin. And the music was so beautiful, but she would just sit and watch him play. I think really focusing on what in the moment, right there, you can enjoy together. That way they don't have to remember anything.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of times we focus on, of course, the people with Alzheimer's, but we have to think about the other people in their lives,
Definitely.
the caregivers. So what are some things that we can do for those folks during the holidays?
The number one thing is time. Give them time. If you can call and say, hey, there's some great movies out right now. Why don't you take a friend? I'll cover Saturday. You guys go out to lunch and go to the movie. You know, just give them a chance to get away and be a little bit normal, right?
Absolutely. For folks that this is really ringing a bell, really driving home with them. Is there anything that they can go online, get more information about all of this?
Definitely. The Alzheimer's Association has so many great available resources at alz.org/holiday. And then the 24/7 hotline is amazing. The Alzheimer's Association is available with professionals to help all the time. So give them a call at 1-800-272-3900.
Rayna, thanks so much for coming on this morning. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Everyone stick around. 12 News this morning. We'll be right back.